Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. Welcome back again to another episode of Real People, Real Online Success Stories. My name is Kim, and I'm originally from Vietnam. I grew up in Canada with my husband and daughter for over 40 years now. I'm an IT professional for 25 years. I work in the corporate, and now I try to venture myself in the digital world. And today I have such an honor to be able to invite a guest from UK. She's from UK. She's a mom of two, very busy mom, and she's also a full-time HR professional. So I'm going to put her on stage. Hey,
Hello.
Vasali.
Hi,
How are
Kim.
you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you very much for accepting the invite here to be, on my page for my audience to know you a little bit. So first, maybe can you just introduce yourself?
Yeah. So, first of all, thank you, Kim, for inviting me. It's such an honor to be on your page and, share my journey with everyone. So, just to start with, a very good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone, whoever is watching, and wherever they're watching from. They'll be watching the live and replay. So, my name is Vaishali. I'm originally from Mumbai, India. Currently staying in UK for the last 13 plus years. I did my master's here and then started working. So I think I've been here for a while now. Yeah, I've been working as a HR professional in the corporate sector, and I decide to join become a digital business owner because, as you know, like online space is booming. The online digital era is kind of booming up. So I decided to be a part of this venture.
Wow. That's a very tough decision, right? Like because you're pretty I
Why?
know that you have like two small kids, very busy mom. You have to take care of your family and then you have a full-time job too. So
Yeah, but I think the reason as you say, I am busy, but I think I would say that I'm just looking the future 5 years or 6 years, after 5 or 6 years, what my life would be. So I'm kind of preparing myself for that. So I'm working hard right now to get those results in the coming years. So I think whatever I can do, like whatever time I can give for my
Mhm.
business,
Right.
that would at least give me back some, like maybe you can say, fruits of success, I would say. But rather than wasting my time on a movie or something which just is an entertainment, it's not going to give me anything back. So why not, like, just be productive and just use your time, because it's very valuable, and
Mhm.
use it very
Use it
wisely.
wisely, right? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. So tell me, like, since you have a very busy schedule, like, how do you manage this business? Like, even while working and then being at home with your kids, right?
Mhm.
So how do you schedule this into your, like this business into your schedule?
So I think, as I said, like, I'm a HR professional. I work Monday to Friday, weekdays full time.
Hmm.
So like most of the time, those days I give my time, like, most of the mornings and till evenings. It's just for my job only, and then afterwards, as this business is very flexible. You are your own boss, so you can actually decide your hours, what hours you plan to work. Some people, it depends, it varies upon people to people. So for me it works, I give 1 or 2 hours every single day, and on weekends I try to give a bit more because I have more time. I'm not working, I'm not doing my HR professional, like HR job, corporate job. So obviously I've got more time, so I can look after my family and I can squeeze a bit more time uh, to kind of look into my business more on weekends. But weekdays, I think it's just 1 or 2 hours, and I think it's quite doable because, as I said, like where there's a will, there's a way. I'm preparing myself, I want to get that, I want to achieve my goals, so I'm working towards it, I would say. And I think it's a very doable business. As I said, it's very flexible, so you don't have to be stuck on a desk 9 to 5 kind of thing, you know what I mean, like a normal job, a 9 to 5 job, how it is, like you cannot move from the desk, you cannot you have to answer the calls, you cannot move you have to be there, your physical presence need to be there. But over here in this job, it's most of the things that are done online, so everything is virtual. You are, part of a global community, you're answering queries as well, those are kind of, global as well, like, so I think uh, everything is done online, so that gives you the freedom, like, you can choose your hours as well, you can choose your time, you can choose your schedule, everything is all up to your own choice. So I think that's the reason I'm able to plan it out properly, to be honest. So thanks to this business, that it gives me that freedom to choose my time.
Yeah. Well, this business is very flexible, obviously, right? Like some people can work very early in the morning when everyone is still sleeping.
Yeah,
For me, I also put like a couple of hours every day, but I'm doing more at nighttime because again, during the day, like you're busy with your
busy
full-time job, and over the
family.
weekend, you have to spend time with your family,
Yeah,
doing grocery and things like that, right? So for me, the best time is to work at night where everyone has their own little thing to do.
yeah.
Like my kids, like she likes to watch movies, so she's spending time on watching a movie, right? But for me, like I used to watch movie with her a lot, but then I realized, just like you, that I have to spend my time more wisely, and I
Wisely.
want to kind of working hard now to build
Yeah,
up the future later, right?
yeah.
I don't have a lot of time because I think I'm much older than you, but I also like decided to take action and work on to be able to retire early. So
So I
yeah.
think one more thing I want to add you, like, because I think I forgot to mention that why
Mhm.
what made me choose this business, to be honest, because there are a few reasons. I think uh, as we know, like, first of all, to get more quality time with my family, my kids, those are my first and foremost reason as well, because I'm not able to give more time to my back home with when I visit my parents back home in India. When you're working in a corporate sector, your holidays are quite limited. You go 2 weeks, that's not enough, you know what I mean, like while traveling, your 1 or 2 days are gone like that only, so you're hardly left with any time, especially when your heart is there with your parents, with your aging parents. So I always used to think, like, I need to have some kind of option which can give me that freedom. I choose my time, I choose my I choose my schedule. I don't have to answer people that why am I late, why I'm not coming, you know what I mean, like after 2 weeks I don't want to come, I want to stay a bit more with my family, I don't want to spend time with my loved ones more. So I think I always yeah, I think dreamt about that freedom, and that made me choose, like, I was actively looking for something. When I was looking for found this business opportunity, I was actively looking for something which can give me that time freedom. And when I also had my second child, she was like a year old, and I was like, so much as a mother's guilt, I was thinking, oh my god, I don't want to send her to childcare. Isn't there an option where I can work from home and do this, look after her as well? I don't want her to, like, hand over to someone else and kind of think, okay, she must be fine, she must be doing good. So all these things, like, I think only just not to earn money, like, lot many things kind of made me think that I need to, like, do something about it, because I can't be just sitting in one place and thinking, oh, when my life is going to change, when it's going to happen, when I'm going to get the freedom. No, I had to take that step because it's my life. I want to change it, so I have to take the step. So when I jumped into this venture, I didn't took that much of time. I just maybe did my due diligence for 1.5 months or something. I checked everything, whatever I can, all the research I did, and then I jumped into this venture. But the first and foremost, my important thing was the legitimacy. It's not a scam. That's more than like, I just had a peace of mind. Wow, that's it's a legal business. That's all I want to, like, worry about. So that's those are the things I really like. Sometimes, obviously, when I say, you people might think, okay, it's just a money factor which motivated me to business. It's not that, but it's just so many things made me kind of, I was done with it. I was just like, no, I have to do something. It's getting over my head. I don't want to kind of just sit and moan about it the whole life. And then, yeah, then people will say, oh, you didn't take action, so it's you who is responsible for that. So I don't want to be in that place where um,
Well, Vasali, because your why is really big, right? So it doesn't really take you a lot of time to think about it. And as soon as you know that this business
Yeah.
is legit,
See,
it's
yeah, I
legal,
just jumped into it.
you
I
just
just,
jumping into it. But
yeah,
for
I
sure, like everyone is the same, right? Like I mean,
it's
we
one
are
year.
looking for time freedom. We are looking for like money is one part, right? But I
Yeah,
mean, like as everyone knows, like money is not going to bring you happiness, but we still need money to be
yeah.
able to enjoy things, right?
Enjoy
But
things.
the
Yeah.
most important is your parents are getting old, mine as well, right? Like you cannot go back in time and then be with
That's
them.
true.
So you have to spend time with them now because you never know tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
They
that's
might
so
not be there for you anymore.
exactly. Yeah.
So time
And
is
you'll
very
have that
important.
guilt forever. You'll have that guilt forever
Exactly.
that you just ran after money. You just ran after,
Exactly.
like you were thinking that you were too busy and you didn't
Hmm.
find the time for them. And you don't want that guilt. Like I don't want that guilt, to be honest. Like I don't feel
Right.
I should have that guilt at all in my lifestyle. I don't want to think that, oh, I was not able to give that time, that precious time, what they just wanted. They didn't need money. They just wanted your time. That's all.
Exactly, exactly. And the parents are getting old. That's one thing. And then your kids are still small, right? Like you have to spend time with them, like in their childhood, be involved in
Yeah,
all their
yeah,
activities and things like that,
that's
right?
true.
Like a
Yeah,
lot of parents out there are missing that because they have to be in the office 9 to 5, sitting at their desk and do
yeah,
their work. But I knew another mom. She's also in the business, which is one of my close business partner. She's doing this business and she's homeschooling her kids. You see, like
yeah.
there's a lot of things that you
A lot
can
of things.
do, and then you can spend time with your kids because of this online
Online
digital
business.
business,
It
right?
gives a lot of freedom for you. Like, means people, it has, as I said, like, this business has the potential, amazing potential to supplement your, like, it will give you that income more than what you're normally earning from your normal job. So I think it has that potential where you can completely quit your plan A and make this as your plan A, make this business as your plan A, and you can do all the things which you missed out on with your family. And you know what I mean, like no more approvals. I don't have to ask for holiday approvals. I don't have to do anything. So I think, yeah, I always I wish, I definitely I'm looking towards I'm working towards my goal. I don't want to soon, yeah, possibly, like, as soon as I reach up to a certain level in this business, and then I will be able to quit my job and enjoy that more freedom, time freedom with my family.
And even like you go on vacation, you can still bring this business with you,
Yes,
and you
that's
still make money out of this business while on vacation without any permission, without you
yeah,
are your own boss. You don't have to depend on anyone, right?
yeah, that's true.
So yeah, so that's also another thing that I it's make me decide to join this business.
Yeah,
One of my dream is to be able to travel around the world, right? And
wow.
I like to cruise, right? So I like to be on a cruise. So there's a cruise that going around the world for like 2 or 3 months, and it's stopping like pretty much at each country. And
That's
I
right.
want to be on that cruise one day.
One day.
But like because of the full-time job, I cannot ask for 2 3 months
Months
vacation,
holiday.
right?
That's
Unless you're asking for a short term, like a short leave but without
yeah.
any pay, and then you can do whatever you
Yeah,
want.
it's so
But
difficult, isn't it? Like, no
it's
matter,
very
like,
difficult.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
very difficult. If, yeah, you cannot just go for normal trips also. Like, you cannot plan more, like, holidays more than 2 weeks. Even if you're
Exactly.
visiting family, or even if you're just going for a tour, or you know what I mean, tourism purpose as well.
Yeah.
But still,
But
you just have to. It's too many boundaries and too many limitations you have in your normal job. You know
mhm.
what I mean?
Right,
Which this
right.
business doesn't
I
have.
mean, if your family are around or nearby or something like that, 2 weeks is plenty. But if
Plenty,
your
but
family is in India back home, and then by the time that you're flew
yeah, yeah.
back home, you have to take like a couple of days just to get used
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
time
it's
zone
time
and things like
difference and
that,
all,
right?
and yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so it's harder for people who has family far away, and they want to spend more time, and they don't have that luxury. But if
yeah.
if you join this business, nobody is asking you
As
anything.
I said, like
You
for
just do
me,
it.
the most important thing was the legitimacy. I
Hmm.
saw that it's not a scam.
Hmm.
Yes, I was 100% sure I have to put the efforts, because I know if it's a legitimate business, I have to put in my efforts. It's not a get rich quick overnight scheme where today I put the money, tomorrow, today I start the business, tomorrow I'm going to get, like, I'm going to be rich, like a millionaire or something. No, I
Oh,
have to put in my
no,
efforts. Then
exactly.
then it can be a scam. If someone is promising you that way, that today you put the money, or today you start the business and tomorrow you'll be rich and millionaire, no, that's
No,
not how it works. you
no.
have to you have to put in your efforts. We have got an amazing system in place which helps you, like as we said, like when even when you're sleeping, your system is working, it's giving you results. So that's the beauty about this business, because it's an online business. So 80% of the work is done by an automated digital business system. So 10% or 20% is you who has to put your consistent efforts in it, and you will get the results, that's for sure.
I totally agree on that. Like, I mean, there's no business that is going to be successful overnight, right? You have to put a lot of efforts, and this business is the same thing. If you don't have that motivation and dedication to work on your business and treat it as a business, treat it as your second full-time job.
Yeah.
But if you work it as a hobby, right, you're going to have
Yeah,
hobby
that's
money.
true. Yeah,
That,
very
that
well
that's
said, because you should not treat it as a hobby.
right,
Otherwise, you will not get those results then, because you have to be serious that it's my own baby. Just like when you are working 9 to 5, how serious you are, because you are going to get the salary at the end of the month, isn't it? So you
right,
have to be serious. Obviously, you should not have a job seeker mindset. Just like, okay, I'm done my work. It's none of my business. Whatever happens to the company is not my business. I have done my work, and I'll get my salary at the end. No, but when you join a business, when you start a business, you need to have a business owner mindset. You need to treat that as your own baby. As you said, you should treat it as, you have to discipline yourself, because there's no one sitting on your head telling you the things, giving you the orders, so you can go haywire. You have to you have to discipline yourself that no, this is my business, this is my future. This is going to give you the results which you are looking for. So I have to work for it, work on it, nurture it, give all the things what are required. So that's what is required, because and that's very difficult, because some people, they go lazy when they join, and they think, okay, no one is there to tell me, it's fine, it's my own business, it's on my, you are your own boss. But you need to organize yourself properly. You organize your time, discipline yourself, that you need to put your efforts consistently. Then only you will get the results. If you are coachable and you have that, you say, when, as in your own words, Kim, strongest why. If your why is big enough, that will motivate you each and every day of your life to work towards your goals. I think that's more important. Rest
exactly.
all is provided to you. You do not need to have any experience or anything. Just
And just think about it, because this business, like, there's a lot of success story out there, right? Like real people with success story,
yeah,
and they just run this business for a couple of years and then they are being successful.
yeah,
So I kind of look into it and I'm like, okay, how come they can do it and not me, right? I
yeah,
want to be there in their shoes in the next couple of years, right?
yeah.
And then I will be retiring before I reach my 50s. So why not, like,
Why
why
not?
not giving a try? But if I'm staying at my full time job, working 9 to 5 for somebody else, and just obviously you're going to have income coming in, but it's going to be steady, right? Like you kind of
Yeah,
secure that income
yeah,
until you're reaching your 65 years old or 67 or whatever age you want to
yeah,
retire.
yeah,
But then think about it, like a human life expectancy is around 80, right?
yeah, yeah.
Every day after 80,
It's
it's
growth.
a blessing, right? So
Yes,
like, I mean, you don't expect for you to live until 100 years
yes,
old,
that's
right?
what
Like
I'm saying.
you
You
never
never
know.
know. Life is so uncertain nowadays. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So
You
from
are saying 80. Nowadays, people are not even like reaching 70. You know what I mean? Like, that's so
exactly,
bad. Yeah,
exactly. So let's say if you retire at 65 and your life expectancy is 80, you have what, 15 years to enjoy your retirement?
exactly.
That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
enough.
That's not
Like for
enough.
me, it's really not enough. For I want to enjoy my retirement when I'm 50, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
50, you have like 25. Like I'm just saying 50. Like some people retire like 45 too, right? So you
yeah,
have like 25, 30 years in front of you to
yeah,
enjoy your retirement and do
yeah.
whatever you want.
Yeah,
And you still have the health and the physical aspect
yeah,
to
yeah,
be able to, play with your grandchildren and do
yeah.
do the things that
That's
you
true.
want to do,
Go on.
right? So that's what I was
Yeah.
that's
Because
my goal.
we've got people who have been retired and quit their jobs in 30s, isn't it? In
Oh
our community,
yeah, oh
wow. And they are
yeah.
such an inspiration. I sometimes look up to them and say, wow, I want to be that way.
that's why I told you, like, I wish I found this business much earlier, because
Early.
like I'm finding it a little bit too late in my life, but it's not late. I mean, like, at
Yeah.
least I took action and I started, right? Like,
Yeah.
and I'm going to be there
You're still in better
someday.
position, yeah, rather than
Yeah, but
people who are still thinking.
and there's people who already retire and they also start this business as well, because what, they, not only because they want to keep themselves busy, that's one thing, and then the second thing is because this business can be passed on to your kids, right?
Next
It's a
kids, yeah,
legacy
yeah,
that you can pass on to your
yeah.
kids. And then when you are reaching at a certain level in the business, it's a fixed income
Fixed
that you're going to
income,
have lifetime, and then you
yeah,
pass it on to your kids. So
kids, yeah.
basically your kids doesn't need to go to work anymore, right? Because it's already a fixed income.
They'll be thankful to you. They'll be thankful to you that my mom did the right decision.
Exactly, exactly. So that's the beauty of this business. It's not only about you, it's only about your future
Future,
generation.
yeah,
So
that's true.
so that's also another major part that I really decide to go in. So Vasali, so last question for you. Like, basically there's a lot of people out there who's very hesitant, right? Like, they don't want to kind of take the takes the guts to go in and explore more, right?
Mhm.
So what will you say to them?
Okay. So I think I would like to say that, the only person who can change your life is you. So you have to take that step ahead. See, I think you're not losing anything if you decide to explore this business, because we will make sure that you have all the information required to take that, whether you want to join the business or not, but you will be provided with all the information required. So my first advice will be register for the free webinar on Kim's website, and check it for yourself. It will give you a basic idea about the business, which can give you, like, which you'll also be able to see the success stories. Like, we have successful entrepreneurs who are actually in that webinar session telling you about their journey, and what actually they have achieved through as well. So that is the first step. And the next step is, so that after watching the webinar you are still curious, you want to know more, and you think that this is something which will, you can see yourself doing it. So second step is you pay the $149, which is a one time lifetime membership fee. It is for a 30, it provides you with a it provides you with a 30 days fully refundable trial period. So this trial period is what, like, you get all the information, what, like, you get all the 3.5 hours videos session. So it's very easy to follow. So it tells you about each and everything about, because I know a lot many people have that, oh, I want to know everything about this business. So that's, you will be able to see the whole big picture of the business. What's the business model, what are the high ticket offers, what is the investment, commission structure, like the potential investment potential about the business, everything you will come to know. So I think you will get all the bits and pieces which you're looking for. And after that you also get access to our bigger, wider Facebook team community group, where you can ask questions to our, we have 190K people over there. You can ask questions, you can explore, you can move around, you can see whatever you are looking for, you can search for all the information. And within that 30 days you can explore it enough, because I think 30 days is more than enough for you to check out for yourself. You are free to go everywhere and check out for whatever information is provided to you, because it's a legitimate business. You do not have to worry about it. And then you book a coaching call, and then you afterwards, if looking through all the information, if you really see yourself doing it, then you will be guided by Kim, and she'll tell you about the further steps. So that's how it works. So I think, do not just assume, as we say that, until and at least you have explored it, we will not expect you to take steps and invest in or start this business venture without knowing any information. We'll provide you with each and everything what you need to know, and then you will take a informed decision after knowing everything. You are like, it's not like, you are blindfolded and you are just, except you're listening to someone else and you're taking a decision. No, it is not like that. You are fully aware, you're made fully aware about all the things in the business, and then it's up to you whether you want to go ahead with it or not. If you do not, if it's something which doesn't suits you, then yeah, you are free to take your full refund, and you are free within the 30 days. You are free to take that refund and walk away. But if it's something which you think that, it's definitely, I want to do it, or you see yourself doing it, then you are, yeah, you will be guided ahead with the onboarding and all the other stuffs. So I think, yeah, unless and until you check it out for yourself, you wouldn't know. And the change has to happen within yourself first, because you cannot just expect things to change, like, automatically, without you taking a leap of faith. So I think you have to take that action, and yeah, check it for yourself.
Wow, thank you very much, Rosalie. You've kind of said it all, right? But you know what? Like, even when you decide to do this business and you think that this business is really for you, like it's not going to stop you right there, right? Like you're going to have the whole community of like like
It's
what now 190,000 people
Yeah, because you
backing
you
you
have
up.
a mentor and a coach. You have a mentor and a coach for your lifetime. So you are never alone in this journey, which I think a lot many of our business owners who have experienced this. We have people who have tried the other online businesses as well, and they have come over and they said, "Oh, the other businesses which we tried, they were not having any guidance." So in this business, you have a mentor and a coach. This is the beauty about it, because you are not never alone in this. In every step of your way, you have someone to guide you, and we have amazing community support. No matter your mentor coach, if they're not available, still you'll have someone who will be answering your questions, like, every, because it's a global, so everyone, like, some other person is live on the, yeah, on online,
Right.
answering your questions
And also like you're going to meet a lot of business partner all around the world too,
all
like
around the world.
just
We do
you and
have
me.
conventions. We do have convention because we had a recent convention in August 2023. It would happen in Calgary.
Right.
So that was like, oh, so many people, like almost 2,000 to 3,000 business partners from almost 35, 38 countries. They came for the convention, and there were 1,000 people who were watching it virtually as well. So almost like 4,000 people, attending it, like, 2000 3000 attending in live, like, physically present over there, and 1,000 people are watching it like virtually. So I think it was a very big event, and I think hopefully next year, it's coming this year, I think it's happening in Japan. So
Hmm.
hopefully, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
hopefully we
this
have.
year is in Japan. That's true. Like it's going to come soon, very soon.
Yeah, and I
um
think that's a very good opportunity, because you get to kind of meet so many good, coaches and people who are like very, very successful in our community, and they've been like, rocking this business. And I think I look up to them, and you learn so many things from them. Yeah, we have positive speakers, like, life coaches coming as well, who kind of guide you and what do you say, enhance your mindset. I would say, your, because to have that growth mindset is also required when you run a business. It's not just when you're doing a job, that's completely different as compared to when you're running a business. So I
yeah.
think lot many things are provided in this business, and it doesn't incur any value. You do not pay any penny for it. It's just simply such a valuable information, and you're all getting it for free. When you join this business, you get that benefit.
Well, all those skills, all the thing that you have learned, right? Like if you go to school, you still have to pay for tuition and things like that, and tuition nowadays is very expensive, right? But this one, like you just have to pay 149 and you have a lifetime skills. And we have like
Yeah, because
2 times a week mastermind class, and those are very beneficial because it's teach you how to run your own business. It's teach you like the marketing. It's teach you how to be on social medias, all those things that
because
you have
if
to
you
pay. You have to
if you
pay a
have
lot out
to
there.
if you have to yourself, personally, you have to go outside of this business, and if you want to do a digital marketing course or something, it will cost you so many several thousand of pounds.
Of course,
But
yeah.
this training is provided because, it's in the package. It's everything is included in the package. That's the reason you get all the things free. Like
Hmm.
that technical infrastructure is free, that training is free, like you get everything it's included in when you join the business, isn't it? So you get your mastermind sessions every week, the training system is updated, the mentor and coach is always there for you. So I think all these things, if you think about, like, if you are starting a normal traditional online business, you have to pay for all these things when you start, isn't it? So at least these things all are provided to you when you start. So I think it's a win-win in it, in all, like, if you take it, it's a combination, like, of everything, and it's a win-win situation, I would say.
And even your business page, people is going to do it for you. You don't even have to do it.
Yes,
You just have to
the
tell
website is
them,
built for
okay,
you.
I want this to be on the page and I want this picture to be on there. Like you give them the direction, right?
Yeah,
Some guidance, and then they're going to come up with a business page for you. You don't
yeah,
even have to do it, right?
yeah.
For me, like when I have my pet online store, because I have an online store before, I have to do for everything from A to Z, and it's, oh my, it's very time
Really
consuming.
hassle.
And here, you You don't have to do anything. You can be up and running your business in the next 2 3 weeks. It
Yeah.
doesn't really take a
Up
lot of
and
time.
running, and they build your website as well. Everything is built for you. You do not even have to worry about it. Like, you do not have to hire a team to do your marketing. You do not have to hire a team for doing your promotion, like, all those other things, like, especially everything is looked after. You do not have to have an inventory, no drop shipping, no nothing. You do not have to recruit people under you to, kind of do your work. So I think so many benefits of this business. I think it's, if you start the list, then it is endless, like, lot many things. I think, and for every person, the priorities changes. Like, priority, what top three benefits are different. But I think for me, flexibility is the more important thing. I think I just love the flexibility, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying every bit of it, and I'm very thankful. Hopefully, I'm getting to meet, lovely people like you, and so many people like I've met. Like, I've made friends from all over parts of the world, I would say, and this business is the only reason, helped me to do
Yeah.
that. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, for me the same thing too. I meet a lot of very nice people, very like they are like the same mindset as mine, right? Like they are
yeah,
into their business, they want to succeed, they want to have time freedom. Like we are all human. We have pretty much the same goals,
same
and
goals. Yeah,
like it's just like us different is we are making the decision. We are making like
yeah,
we are taking that steps ahead of you guys, right? Like you
yeah,
guys are still there. Like you
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
in your comfort zone. You have to get out of your comfort zone to be able to explore more, to be able to improve
Otherwise,
your
you'll be
life.
still, yeah, you'll be still, even after 10 years, you'll still be at the same place. That's all I
Exactly,
really say.
exactly.
You wouldn't be, you would be still complaining about your life, your old life, where, you know what I mean. But you have not done anything to change it. So yeah.
Exactly, exactly. Oh, there's so many things more to talk about this business, but we are
Oh
kind
yes,
of running out of time. We cannot squeeze everything in a go live of, like around
yeah,
half an hour, right?
yeah,
So if you guys want to explore more, go ahead, subscribe, enter your name and email address in one of our website, right? And then we're going to provide you more information, and then
yeah,
you just go from there. Like listen to the webinar, that's the first step. Pay the 149 to have the key to go into the door, pass by the door, and then learn about this business. You're going to have
take
all the information that
perfect
you're going to
for
need to
yourself.
make a informed decision, and then just decide it from there, right? So at least that nothing to lose, because like if you decide this is not, business is not for you, no question asked, you're going to have your money back. You don't have to fight for it. But you give
Yeah,
yourself a chance to explore, to make sure that this business, it
yeah,
might be for you. Who knows, right? You want to change your life, you want to have a better quality time with your kids, with your parents, then make that steps. And then you never know, in the next two
yeah,
years 3 years you might quit your full-time job. Who knows,
yeah.
right? So thank you very much, Vasali, for coming over to my page and sharing all your experience on this digital business, for my audience to know a little bit more, because a lot of them are asking similar question to me, and I keep repeating the same thing over and over.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, so I hope that this go live with your experience, with your knowledge in the business, because you're here long enough to be able to share your success
yeah,
stories.
yeah.
So I hope that is going to help them understand more and at least take that action. Thank you very
Thank you so much,
much.
Kim. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much. It was lovely having you and chatting with you. Thank you.
Thank you, have a good day. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.